What up? Coming to you live from the Honda fanboy garage himself. If you guys saw my last video, we added 15 horsepower by painting the calipers yellow. We also added a power chamber 1000 intake, so I can't wait to start the car and see how that sounds. And we got our new soft top window. As far as the beat goes, I'm just waiting on my OEM rims to come back. I'm getting them rewashed and refinished, so we're gonna put those back on this car. And while this guy's on jack stands, I figured I'd work on the Honda Street today, so we're gonna do a couple projects on this. We're gonna put a new air filter in. That goes right there. Looks pretty straightforward. We're gonna remove all 3 wiper arms and get them repainted. They all could use a nice finish. Like, look at that. And on top of that, I got some new wipers for all 3. This side is a 16, this side is a 15, and look how it looks. I basically just have no wiper. It was raining the other day and it was raining so hard that I had to change at least one. Like, I just couldn't drive. It was ridiculous. So we're gonna repaint them with this, and then most importantly, we're gonna change the stabilizer bushings. So I posted a video last week of me driving this on the highway, and I was going 80 kilometers an hour and the car was shaking like crazy. So I found the answer to if I can keep these rims on or not. Look at my steering wheel, focus on my hand. I'm going 80 kilometers an hour and the car does not like it. Shout out to everybody who commented, everybody who DM'd me. They said that I could buy this from Amazon, the K9733. This was only $25, and they said it was a very easy install. So what we're gonna be doing is removing this. I already got started. That is a 18, and then back here are 2 14s. We're gonna take all those off, replace them with these much stiffer bushings, and now I should be able to go over 80 kilometers an hour without the car having a crazy death waddle. So I'm gonna start with the wiper arms just because those need paint. So this is a 12. Get this off. I remember when I had my Jimny, these were a pain to get off, so I'm hoping that's not the case right now. Yes. Now that we have all 3 wiper arms removed, I'm gonna wet sand with some 220 grit, clean up the surface a bit. When in doubt, pull the Dawn soap out. So I'm gonna just give it a little dab, wash these up a little bit. We're not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm still gonna hit it with alcohol after this, just to make sure it dries up nice and clean. So I'm gonna let these air dry in the sun a bit. Let's see if we can do the air filter without jacking up the car or having to do anything special. So from what I see, you just remove these clips. Is there really only 2? Oh wow, there's only 2. Oh, there's 3, but that one came off easily. Let's see how dirty this is. It's a wing nut. Pull this out. And just like every single K car I've ever owned, these things are always filthy and they've probably been changed once or twice in their whole life. Out with the old, in with the new. So now let's just pop this one right back in. I think the only difficult part with this is just getting it centered in here. Can't really see too much when you're just putting the filter in, but you gotta wing it. Let's see how long it takes for me to find the hole, if you know what I mean. Hey, finally. All right, this is in less than 5 minutes. Probably the easiest thing I've changed in one of my Honda K cars yet. These are now all dry. I'm gonna spray with some alcohol, give it one last dab. I'm gonna use this to paint it. It's more like a rubberized black instead of your like traditional black spray paint. I don't think I have to go too light because it's not really real paint. But I'll do that for the first coat. While that dries now, let's do the important stuff. So under here, we have this 18, which I already basically got completely out. These guys over here are 14s. Number 2, and oh wow, came out very easily. I've seen a lot of people have to use like a rubber mallet, but I sprayed some PB Blaster and that thing just popped out. All right, so let's take this off. I'm gonna also sand this down with some 220 just to make the surface a little smoother. Now let's replace these bushings. We should have 2 large ones and 2 smaller ones. So here are the 2 large ones, here are the 2 smaller ones. I've seen a couple videos where they use the new ones, and I've seen a couple ones that said they didn't fit, that they had to use this one. Okay, so we're under the car now, and I believe the way it works is like this. You take the small bushing like this, make sure it goes above that, put it through here, and then we'll take the large bushing and put it like this. Or is it the other way? No, it's the other way. Yes, this way. That way. And then we take our new one, because we're going to use it, and then our 17, and then we're going to tighten this up. Alright, so that is nice and tight. The hard part now, I think that's why I have the jack here, is to get these under here. So here's the 14. It's definitely not catching, which is pretty obvious because these are a lot thicker. But I feel like I'm gonna have to jack the car up a bit just so I'd be able to move the wheel and get it locked in place. Okay, so jacking it up actually isn't the solution. About 10 minutes later, I found the easiest way to do it is to jack up the car a bit, take the e-brake down, and that way you're able to move the car with your hands. Like you can see the car is moving, and I was able to just move it and then hold this still, and then I got them to drop down. So I'm gonna tighten these up, we'll do the other side, and I'll show you exactly what I did. If you want the absolute shortcut way of doing it, jack up the car, grab yourself an impact, and just like that, the whole arm is out. So I'm gonna give this one the same treatment. I'm just wet sand this down, get it nice and smooth, spray with alcohol, and then reinstall this side. Now it's looking much better. So what we're gonna do is grab the small side. That goes like this. Walk over to your Acti. Make sure you get this over. Put it through here. Squeeze it as much as you can. Now grab the thicker side. Put this guy in here. New washer and 17 mil. And you wanna get it like hand tight. I can't really go anymore. Now what we're gonna do is lower the car a bit, take the e-brake off, and trust me, this is definitely the easiest way to do it. Get this guy back on the ground. Straighten out the wheel. Take the e-brake down. Put something behind you so your car doesn't roll back into the gate. And I think I'm good. Just got one though, I gotta get the other one. Okay, we're good. Just like that. All you have to do is really just move the tire. Now I'm gonna get these nice and tight. If I didn't make it easy enough, I just jacked up the car, grabbed some pliers just so I can pull it down. And now we can just tighten this up, grab our 14, and we'll be done. And just like that, we got our new sway bar bushings. Looks kind of cool with the blue under here. Now let's put on the new wiper blades. Putting on the wipers is pretty straightforward. I got a 16 on the driver's side and a 15 on this side. We're just gonna unclip this, put it through here, put it just like that. And then the only hard part is getting it to snap. I honestly use pliers just because the day it was raining I tried to do it and it took me forever. So I'm gonna just grab these pliers. Not give it a crazy no, you just have to hear it click. I think you'll hear it right away. Right there, that click. Now let's put the passenger side on. So I think that's pretty much it. We got our nice clean black wiper arms. We put a new air filter in the back. We changed the stabilizer bar bushings on both sides. I think the last thing I'm gonna do now is just swap out the wheels. Part of me kind of wants to drive this car at 80 kilometers an hour to see if it was the bar that was giving me the issues or if it was the wheels itself. But I think for $25, even if it wasn't the stabilizer bar, I might as well just swap them out anyway. So let's take these off. Let's put the Honda life rims on and let's see how it looks. How does she look? I think they look awesome. I think it's gonna look even better when I have a decal around that same color, around like the grayish white that comes through here, then it's gonna go all the way up here. I'm probably gonna do like the same mountain thing like the raccoon, but it's just gonna say Wait for the Fame. In my opinion, a very successful day for the street. Stabilizer bars on there nice and tight. We got the beautiful black wipers. And out of curiosity, I wanted to see how this look on the beat, and I don't love it. I know the car's on jack stand, so you can't really tell, but I don't know, I kind of want like a pop color. These black rims just don't do it. I think they look great on K-Trucks. When I have them on K-Trucks, they look amazing, but on these type of cars, I don't know, it just doesn't suit. My goal for tomorrow is to actually put the beat rims on here. We're also gonna get a clamp for this. And then I wanna add in that front strut bar and I wanna put the new headlights. I think I'm also gonna order some headlights for this. I saw a couple posts on Facebook talking about there's like an Amazon kit for like $30 that works perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm in this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. Your favorite Honda fanboy, making these two cars look amazing. And we're not done yet. On my way to pick up the beat rims, so I figured I should give you guys an update on how the van feels. Currently going 80 kilometers an hour. You can see that there's very little shake. Now I'm gonna punch it a little more. I've never gone this fast before because the depth wild has been insane, but again, little to no shake. And there's a Jeep in front of me, so I can't go any faster. Actually, let's switch lanes though, because we're in a Honda. Oh wait, I'm getting some shake. Shake at 100. Okay, we gotta look into that. I'm still getting some shake at 90, I'm good. At 95, look at that. Fingers going a little crazy, so we're looking to that. So I'm thinking maybe I just gotta get the wheels balanced. That could be my solution. I'm looking forward to see what you guys say in the comments. Oh, look at this lamb. But yeah, maybe it's because the van is heavier, because it didn't shake at all on the beat. I went above 120 kilometers in the beat with these rims on. It didn't give me that one issue, so maybe I just gotta get them balanced. But all right, end this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.